Hey guys, I'm back. Hey, listen, I want to talk about when the narcissist pretends not to see you. I noticed that with them. I'm gonna give you an example. I don't know. Maybe I should start this over, but anyway, I'm gonna keep going. I'm trying to figure out the lighting here, but anyway, so I met up with a friend of mine. Blah blah blah. We was catching up. Let's go to grab something to eat, whatever. And it was something about him, that just kind of made me think of, look at the red flags and pay attention if I noticed a pattern. And anyway, this lighting is jacked up. But anyway, to see if I noticed the pattern. And so we decided to meet at this restaurant / bar to grab something to eat. And so I got to the bar, and I met his sister there because I hadn't seen her in years. And so we were all talking, and so then he walks in. Now the bar is not that big, and he walks in. Now, when he walks in, I saw him look directly at me. And I raised my hand, to wave and say, hey, we over here. And as soon as I raised my hand to let him know that we over here, he turned his back and pretended like he didn't even see me. They will pretend like they don't see you. See, you got to understand, it's a test. It's a test. When they pretend like they don't see you, they're testing you to see, that's one of the things, they're testing you to see what you're going to put up with, what you're going to tolerate. And then another thing is, they want to lure you into some verbal drama. I did a separate video on verbal drama. Because let me say it like this. They want to lure you into some verbal drama. They want you to say, oh, you didn't see me? I raised my hand. You looked right at me. That's what they want you to say. You looked right at me. And I raised my hand to let you know that we sitting over here. And then they going to say, oh, well, now I didn't see you. And I'm like, you looked right at me. I saw you look right at me. And then they'll turn around. Oh, what's the big deal? You making a big deal out of nothing. No, I ain't trying to make no big deal out of nothing. Don't go back and forth with them type of people. If you deal with somebody and they pretending like you didn't see them, wait a minute, did I say it right? If you're dealing with somebody and they pretending like they didn't see you, don't go back and forth. He walked over to the table and sat down. I never said anything about what he did. He walked over to the table, sat down, and we started ordering and talking. I'm not going back and forth with you. I can see it's, the more you understand toxic people, the more you can see through their crap. Don't go back and forth. And so then what I noticed too was that, he would call me and we talk on the phone, blah, blah, blah. And I noticed too, our conversations were like all about him. And I was like, that's a second red flag. And then the third red flag was, I told him, I said, I'm gonna go over, I'm getting ready to go out of town and stuff. He was like, I'll take you to the airport. And then he canceled out at the last minute. No explanation, no nothing. That's another thing that they do. I got to do a separate video on that. Why they cancel at the last minute. Because they want a reaction from you. They want you feeling some kind of way. And don't let them do it, y'all. Don't let them do it. These people, they too much. So you got to cut them off right in the beginning. You got to cut them off right in the beginning. As soon as you see that red, 2, 3 red flags, no, don't you keep going, ignoring it, talking about, and I'll tell you another, talking about, oh, well, you know, that's just how they are. No, yeah, well, that's how they are, right? That's how they test you. Excuse me, that's how they see what you're going to put up with. See, he's probably figuring, oh, well, you know, I'm going to see if I can engage her in some verbal drama. And then when he saw that I didn't fall for the verbal drama, he was probably figuring out, okay, what's the next move that I can pull off? They love empaths, and they love the chosen ones, and they love strong people. Because they have to break strong people because they mad because they strong. Yeah, I got to do a separate video on sunglasses. And I was somewhere, and this person wore some sunglasses inside, and I saw this person, even though I didn't see their eyes, but their glasses was facing right at me, and I'm facing right at them, even though we were across the room. I actually waved, and then when I waved, they pretended like they didn't see me. They just kind of turned away. Then later come walking over there to me, talking about, hi, hey, Rose, how you doing? Trying to get me to engage in some verbal drama. Leave them people alone, y'all. You don't have to live your life with them people. Leave them alone.